It's very rare that I see a Xul Beer anywhere outside of Knoxville or the Tennessee area. Normally I pick up a bunch of Xul Beers when I'm down in Knoxville, but I happened to see one on Halftime Beverage and I picked it up. What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti and I'm checking in from home. And I'm sure you've heard me talk about Halftime Beverage a ton. It's an awesome place to find beers, order beers if they deliver to you that you can't find in your normal stores. I do see some Xul Beers on there occasionally, but I tend to want to pick up Xul Beers fresh from the brewery, or at least while I'm in Knoxville. However, when I saw this awesome can art, I had to buy it because I don't think by the time I get to Knoxville, this will still be around. I don't think I'll be in Knoxville again until November, December. So this beer I have from Xul Beer Company is called Space Man From Pluto. I paid $7.49 for this can. As you can see, it's another Back to the Future kind of themed can, and that's why I had to buy it. Kind of crazy that Halftime Beverage had multiple Back to the Future themed beers on offer when I went to their website. So this Xul Beer presents Spaceman from Pluto, Raspberry. So obviously it's a sour. I mean, most of the beers I do get from Xul are sours. Although I have tried a lot of their other beers, their lagers, their stouts, even their barley wine, which was really good. I'd love to find out again. On the side of the can here, it says, if I can even read it, that's the government warning. It says, never settle, brewed by Xul Beer, Knoxville, Tennessee, and Nashville, Tennessee. I forgot they've now opened a brewery in Nashville, or at least a tap house. I haven't been there yet. I need to go there. Keep cold, drink fresh, alcohol 6.5% by volume, 1 pint, 473 milliliters, gluten-free sour. And you know, that means this isn't a true sour. Because what Xul does, Xul uses like a seltzer base to make their sours, which, I mean, in my opinion, that's kind of cheating, but they make really flavorful, tasty sours out of it. So I don't know. I mean, it's not a true sour, and when you're brewing true sours, you can get a lot of problems with the bacteria you use to brew sours infecting all your other beers. So I get using a seltzer base, and again, they make really stellar sours. So I guess I can forgive them for that. There is a canned on date here that I can almost read. It is on the lip of the can. I don't know if the flashlight's going to help me at all. It says, as I blind myself, Spaceman. Maybe that's a 4 something. Can't tell if that's a 25 or 26 because the date is right on this bottom edge of the can here. I wish they'd put them in here because normally, at least the ink and the stamp they're using is generally really easy to read, but it's on the side of the can, which should be right in the center. And this is a super cool label. I don't know if there's anything else to speak of on this can, other than like it's just such a cool looking piece of artwork of the DeLorean and the clock from the town square. It's just really cool. I wish they'd put the artist's name on here somewhere because it's really cool artwork. And they don't ever, or very rarely ever put the artist's name on there. I wish they would put the artist's name on there. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Whoever the artist is, did a super cool job on this. This would make a really cool poster. But enough talking about the can art and the sour itself, or at least like the sour base they use. Let's get on into it. On Untappd, this gets a 4.21 with 428 check-ins. On Beer Advocate, there is no score. Oh, that's a dark, like red wine looking color. Grape juice, like red grape juice. That is just a deep, dark red color. I should have expected that since it's raspberry. That is big raspberry. That's almost like, the nose is almost like cloyingly sweet raspberry, like big time raspberry Kool-Aid, raspberry juice. I mean, you smell this, you know you're getting like a big sweet raspberry out of this. And like I said on the color, that is just deep, dark red, like red wine red, just raspberry juice red, with a thin ring of like that same purpley red color of just fine bubbled head, a couple of fish eyes floating around in there. Man, that does smell very tasty. If you like raspberries, this smells really, really good. I'm excited to try this. I didn't pick up any like sour scent in there, but just smelling it is making my mouth water. So whatever's in that like sour kind of realm of scents that makes my mouth water, even though my nose isn't detecting it so much, it's making my mouth water. I'm excited to try this. Cheers, everybody. There's some tartness there. It sneaks up on you. The first mouthful, I was hit almost instantly with a tart note. And just as quick as it hit my tongue, it disappeared. But then it hit me a second or two later in the back of the cheeks, in the back of the palate, the back of the mouth. And it's a really good tartness. Like, I like tart beers. It's a really good tartness. It's light bodied, drinks like soda, and it is raspberry. This is raspberry juice, raspberry Kool-Aid. Tart raspberry juice. Would the can say 6.5% ABV? You would never know it. If you handed this to me blindly, I would think this is some sort of like raspberry juice soda. There's just a little bit of carbonation in there. So I wouldn't think it's just straight raspberry juice. But it tastes like straight raspberry juice. Like if you just, I don't know how you just crushed and muddled and juiced raspberries or whatever. That's what this tastes like. I mean, this is, and it's tart. But there's just a little hair of carbonation. So I would think you like took some raspberry juice and maybe mixed it like 80-20 with some soda water. And it is tart. However, it's not super over the top. There is some sweetness there. I don't know if they added some sort of sweetener or if that's just a sweetness that comes along with the berry. But I could probably drink 2 of these, which is pretty good for a sour. Because a lot of sours are amazing, but you cannot drink more than one of them in a sitting because they're just over the top too much. I think this one I could get through at least 2 of them before I'd want to have something else. Yeah, if you like raspberry, if you like raspberry juice, you would love this beer. Spaceman from Pluto, Xul Beer Company. You know I love Xul Beer. I love this company so much. Where's my tin tacker? I forget where it is. Right here. Such an awesome brewery. Very well made, seltzer-based sour. I would give this 1.5 horns up. This is very good, delicious. If this was actually a true sour, had some of that body and some of that tartness of or sourness of a true sour, I probably would have given it 2 horns up. But this is delicious. This is really well done. $7.49. I don't mind paying that. Especially being a beer you can really only get around the Tennessee area and getting it from Halftime Beverage and all the shipping, everything else. So I'm very pleased with this. Can you get, let me know down below in the comments, can you get Xul Beer in your area? If you can, have you seen or had Spaceman from Pluto? Oh, excuse me. Got the burps all of a sudden. So I got the burps all of a sudden. I think I'm just going to end it right there with thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like what you're watching, let me know down below in the comments that as well. Give me a big thumbs up in the comments if you made it all the way to the end. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, share it with your friends, and as always, embrace the adventure.